loose. Everybody get loose. Now let's grab a girl and get loose.
Hello.
Girls grab a dude and everybody get loose. Come on, everybody, and get loose. And get loose. Alright, ladies, I got your attention now. Come on, girls, you're moving in my direction now. This is not a new dance. It's just time to ease a lot of tension now. So move it to the left and move it to the right and party all day and night till you get out of breath. And throw your hands in the air like you never know said. Everybody get loose, y'all. And fellas grab a girl and everybody get loose. Girls grab a suit, everybody get loose. And come on, everybody, and get loose. Get loose. Everybody get loose. Get loose. Get loose. Come on, girl, get loose. You just gotta feel the rhythm now. Let's party like it's the last day now. It's time to parlay now. No work, it's all play now. Ladies, show me what you came to do now. Fellas, snatch up a hot girl now. Ladies, snatch up a hot boy now. This is a party in case you forgot. So all the thugs, players, pimps, and hustlers get loose and leave home all the busters and get loose. Get loose. Get loose, yeah. Now, fellas, grab a girl and get loose. Girls, grab a dude and everybody get loose. Come on, everybody get loose. Get loose. This joint's for the grown and sexy. I wanna see all the flies, honeys next to me. This is a night full of ecstasy. It's looking in the room like it's next to me. Come on, cause the hottest chicks are invited and all the homies are excited. And everybody that's gotta be out past, just hold up your blast. And all the ladies just shake your ass and get loose.
Just wanted to play my friend's song, Get Loose. You know, I always ask women questions sometimes about why, do you guys act the way you do sometimes? And, sometimes I don't understand in our community, especially. I see other communities. I see the white people, I see the Asians, I see the Latinos, how they treat their man. And I'm not saying they don't have issues. Everybody in the world has some type of issue sometimes. But it's funny how when it comes to our women, the African women, they don't do the same as those other women. And I'm not talking about lay down in the bed and get pregnant and wash dishes all day and and raise kids all around, screaming kids all day. No, I'm not saying that. It's about how you treat your man. Are there some African women that treat their men right? Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of them. I can't categorize all of our races as African people, but it is very disturbing when I see us as people always disrespecting our women and disrespecting the man, and it's like we already know, which was that the African people are the we don't get respected as much as we should. People. It's funny. I've said this in many videos. They like our style. They copy us. They copy how I dance. They copy our hairstyles. They try to have braids like us or dreads. Listen to the hip hop and R&B music. But they don't want to be us. They can never be, in the struggle of what we go through. So, and I say this, to African women. Why do you guys treat us? Why do we treat each other bad? Like, it's like, but then we kiss ass again to white people. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's disturbing. It's like you see how police have treated us over the years, between the 40s, 50s, 60s, you know what I'm saying? And this time and day, time and day and age. And, we've all seen it. It's been disturbing, you know what I mean? But we don't take the time to want to come together. I've said this in many videos of mine. You take 20,000 black people, times that by, what's that, $20? What's that over, what's that, $400,000 of black money or something like that. I just want to just kind of do the math real quick. Because, I might be off, so, you know what I mean? So, Yeah, of if you did $20 times 20,000 black people, African people, that's $400,000. And if you did, $20 times 30,000, that's over 600,000. Again, and I've said this many times, and then people are gonna say, "Oh, but who would have the money? Who would hold it? Who would this? How do you know black people are gonna steal?" See, that's a damn shame if we keep asking those questions because who would hold the money? Who? It's like we go into these businesses that don't look like us, that don't hire us, and we're begging and pleading and trying to kiss their ass, and you think they care about us? They don't. But no, but it's just like it's very disturbing to me when I see African people that don't want to come together, or we can't talk to each other. We can't communicate on a high intelligent level. Am I saying we don't? Of course, there's plenty of African people that have very intellectual, that can have conversations across the globe, across the board with a lot of people. So I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, how come we all don't do that? That's the question we all have to ask ourselves. It's always in our community. If someone's educated, oh, he's trying to be white. He's trying to be a coon. He's trying to be like the white folks. It's like you don't hear the Asians, Latinos, or the whites saying, oh, he's trying to be white. He's trying to be, as an Asian, he's trying to be white. He's trying to Latino. He's trying to be white. They get the education and people, get respected. But in our community, we're looked upon as, oh, we're sellouts, coons, whatever the fuck that all means. And it's like that's just crazy to me. But we don't care. You know what I'm saying? We can come from the neighborhood, the hood, the suburbs, whatever, and we want to disrespect each other. Let me tell you something. The thing is, I grew up in the suburbs. I had mostly all white friends. I've dated mostly white girls. I've dated a few black women in my life. My son's mother's African. But one thing I would say this to black people. Raise your kids around the suburbs. And when I say this, because here's the thing I say this. When I say raise your kids around the suburbs and teach your kids as African parents be around these white boys and white girls and see their tactics that they like to use against us. See, study what they say and do, these white boys. And then you could use it against them. Because if you just like me, I had to learn the game the hard way. I used to get in trouble all the time, hanging around white kids, and white kids blame me, and I used to be crying, getting beat by my mom and dad, acting a fool. And then as I got older, and I have an older brother that's very wise, and he's always tries to hit me to some games and, to certain games that people have played with me and being stupid. But I say this, if you're a black man or a woman and you're around white people, pay attention to them. Pay attention to how they move. And when I say that, because they try to use these type of tactics against you. So, see, someone like me, I'm cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I pay attention too. People might just think, oh, Russell laughs. He's goofy. He's this. I am that. I am goofy. I do laugh. I do have a loud laugh. I can be annoying as fuck at times. I can be an asshole. Yes. But one thing is, as I got older, hanging closely with white boys and white girls, I see their behavior and how they've treated us. So I always say, if black people picked up on that, they could use that same tactic against them. And when they don't like that. See, these white people, they don't like when I could do. See, that's the thing. I could destroy most white people mentally. Because they don't want to talk with black people anyway, especially those that kind of have a little bit of knowledge, a little bit. And I'm not Mr. Knowledgeable of anything. I go by common sense. But I say this, it's like I could destroy a lot of white people mentally. You know what I'm saying? Not physically, because I'm not all about the fighting and shit like that, because I'm not here to promote violence on YouTube so they could take my channel down. I'm not there for that. But I'm saying mentally, I could get a lot of white people, you know what I'm saying? Because I grew up around them. So I tell this to black people all the time. If people think if you grow up around the hood, you can fucking, when you grow up around the hood, I feel like, it helps and hurts you sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, depending on how how you grew up and all that. Sometimes it could teach you certain things, how to be a man, how to be a woman, certain things, how to survive a little bit. Okay, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I didn't grow up in the hood, but I grew up in the suburbs around white people. But I tell you, do not get a black man or woman that pays attention to what white boys and white girls do, because they will use that shit against you. And I could do that. My brother's like that too. He could destroy a lot of white people if he really wanted to, but he's not going to do that. My brother's very intelligent. He's very, what I'm saying? He's quiet too, but you know what I'm saying? He's not like me. I'm a loud person. But I'm just telling you, it's like we can destroy a lot of these white people but we can also, but I'm not here for all that, but I can. So when white people try to challenge me, I've challenged them right back and said the same words to them, and they don't like that. They don't like to see a nigga like me challenge them because they don't like that shit. But that's how it is. But, until I don't know if black people are ever going to learn how to come together and learn how to communicate better without saying N-words and this and that and, blah, 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 talk of street talk. I want black people to understand that we have the power in this country to do everything and anything. And some of us have conquered our fears as far as ruling the world and doing things that we need to do. So I applaud any African man or woman that has conquered their dreams, and faced their fears. You know what I'm saying? And helped out other African people that are willing to be helped. Because some of us don't want to be helped, and that's the problem. But no, I tell people, don't think that, I tell you this, I said this, but I'm going to get off in a few minutes. Be careful of those that are quiet, that are African, and be also, for you white people, be also careful of the African people that like to laugh a lot, like myself too, because here's the thing, people might think, oh, you're just a happy-go-lucky nigga. That's what I want you to think about me. But I'm paying attention to your ass, motherfucker, all day, every day. Remember this. So if you disrespect my people, I got something for your ass. I don't have fists. I don't do anything. I don't call the cops. I just let you know about yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you feel stupid. I make you feel more stupid because I could destroy most people with my mind. Because I got a very strong mind. Because mama didn't raise no fool. I might have acted like a fool, mama. Dad, I might have acted like a fool. Got in a lot of trouble. But then I'm damn sure ain't no fucking fool. I'll tell you that right now. I pay attention when I have to. I tell you that right now. I should be paying attention more. That's my fault. But I do pay attention when I have to. But no, that was my message basically. It's like African people, stop with all this going back and forth hating each other because it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? We're too busy, acting like emotional children. We're not children. We're not babies. Okay, we're not, what I'm saying? We need to learn how to come together and take over this fucking world and take over, the world in other places, overseas and everything. Instead of us talking, oh, we got cars, we got watches, we got all this other bullshit. None of that shit matters, bro. What matters is legacy and power and money. That's it. And that's the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? What type of legacy do you want to fulfill for yourself and your people? What type of legacy do I want to fulfill? I don't want to just be talking on these fucking YouTube things. I want to make shit happen. Fuck all the talking. We can talk until we die, bro. You got to make shit happen. Even myself, got to make shit happen. But that's it. But I wanted to just say, I hope everybody has a good day today. Feel free to check out my YouTube channel. It's Russell Mills, RussellMills, May 22nd, 2017. My first video is called Why Black People Settle for Less. So everybody, feel free to check it out. Spread the message. Spread the love. Everybody take care. God bless. Bye.